Okay, so we're pretty much at the end of the game. We've only got one mission to go before the final mission opens up, but I also have secret missions to do, and the last mission that the Sega Saturn version has, and to get the best ending, you have to do this, and to get that secret mission, you have to do all this stuff. So, this handy dandy notepad file, because notepad is incredibly overpowered, that tells me where I have to go. So the first place I'm going is the Shrine of Kulin, or the Kulin Temple in this version. Not really anything on this map other than this. Do I have to come back? Well, it doesn't list it down there, so let's just go up here with our high reputation and where the boss was, and then we'll be able to collect the last of the three treasures. And I think this is just a reference to the three sacred regalia from Japanese, I don't want to say mythology, but it's both from mythology and they're actual real things, but I would throw into question the mythology because it just tries to...
よくぞここまで参られた。わしの名はパーシバル。グラン王の命により、聖杯を今日まで守ってまいりました。貴殿は噂にたがわず、勇者として十分な資格を持っておいでのよう。この聖杯を受け継ぐにふさわしいお方とお見受けする。お渡ししましょう。この聖杯を使って乱れたよう苦しむ人々を救ってください。
Ooh, bonus to reputation for getting this. Alright, so Percival gives us the Holy Grail, and like I said, I think this is a reference to the three sacred regalia that they just trot out every time Japan gets a new emperor. You could just watch it on like YouTube or something for the last, I don't even know how long it is. I haven't watched it myself, but, you know, I read about it because I watched, I think it was Queen Elizabeth, but I didn't watch her son's thing for the ascent to the throne. But yeah, every time they have a new emperor, they trot out the three sacred regalia, the Yada mirror, I think it's the grass cutting sword, the Kusanagi blade, and what do they call the Magatama? Fuck, I can't remember, but yeah, you could just see them bring out those three sacred regalia, which is linked to their mythology because they tried to link Amaterasu and later Tsukuyomi directly to the line of gods. Now, the mythology may actually connect Amaterasu to an actual real woman that existed. I believe her name is Himiko, and it's the same one, I believe, from the Tomb Raider reboot from 2013. But yeah, the supernatural shit clearly never happened. Alright, so next I want to go to Fort Alamut. And we're gonna collect a few treasures here because I didn't collect them and I needed high reputation to get them. Alright, so let's see. It says to go here. And we get something. What that something is, I don't know. But there's three pieces of loot I want to collect here before continuing on. Alright, you rebels got over the Empire. Thank you. I'll give you this Black Lotus in return. This stuff is all just going to be stuff to sell. And I want to get it now because I have to free up my inventory. What's the next one? Tagusa Gulp. Which is right there. Okay. But yeah, because I did the whole reputation dropping thing on this map, I wasn't able to come back immediately to collect all of these rewards. Yeah, very Empire getting rid of. I'll give you this silent statue in return. Otherwise known as a beautiful statue. So next we want to go to Huascarns, which is... These all sound very Spanish or whatever. Like Tegucigalpa. I can't remember which country that's in. Did all that Spanish South American geography when I took Spanish classes, but I just can't remember right now. What, you have the Star Shard? Sell it to me, please. No. I guess nobody would sell such a rare item. That's too bad. But yeah, if you bring the Star Shard back here, no. No. We'll drive for the highest price. We're trying to get rich. So the next one is Eskintra, which is up over here. Alright, so let's go there and get the loot from it. Which, what is it gonna be? Okay, I didn't even mark it. I just said go there. And going there is what I should do. You know, one thing about this version that's a little better is, like, on the SNES version, that flag just hangs there. I don't know, after you do, like, the 5th mission, it just starts hanging there for, like, 30 seconds and takes forever to go away. So, I don't know how long this playthrough is taking, but I think I'm cutting out quite a bit of just dead time. Hi there, it's been a while. Thanks to the zebra's fur you gave me, my fiancée is happy. However, she says I'm more precious than the zebra's fur. I'll give you this rainbow shell for what you did. Alright, so we got a bunch of items that I just want to sell off. Because I need to make space. Should I sell some of this stuff? I don't know. Ice axes. The only problem is I don't know what I will buy with my, Yeah, I don't need this Mystic Mace. I said sell, right? Oh no, I'm, in the wrong menu. I don't think that I need this Thunder Charm either. That'll just free up. I need to keep the Battle Bugle because I don't know. Black Lotus for 44,000. Beautiful Statue for hardly any. Platinum Medal for 67,000. The Saga. Okay, we're gonna sell our copy of Xenosaga 3 for 208,950, which is about the actual price of that game. Centaur Demon I will keep because I don't think I could sell it for very much. But if I take it to the dude, I could sell it for 10,000. So I'm just going to hold on to that for now. A Force Pendant, sell that. Rainbow Shell. I don't know, flashbacks to Chrono Trigger there. A Black Orc's Fur, we'll get rid of that. Beast Coin, sell that. Big Trophy. It's very big and very trophy. The Ivory Goddess. Box of Salvation. We don't need this stuff. Solemn's Chest. We're making tons of money off this stuff. We do need the Star of Heroes, the Grail, and the Mystic Armband, though. So, Necronomicon, last thing we're going to sell. So, we should have plenty of space now. I only need, like, what, 12 spaces? So, we have the 3 Sacred Treasures, and now I have to go get the 12 Zodiac Stones, but to do that, I actually have to get other shit to start that quest. So the first thing I have to do is go to the Pogrom Forest, which is right here. And you have to have like 70-something reputation or higher to start the Zodiac Stone quest. I have almost maximum reputation, so doesn't really matter. Then you come all the way over to this city over here, plant your flag, and then a new guy will show up, and he'll be like, "Oh, it's time for you to start this quest." And I don't know why he gives you the item he does, what the significance is supposed to be, but he just gives it to you.
あなた方解放軍にお頼みしたいことがございます。はるか西のダルムード砂漠にアリアバードという町がございます。そこに住む魔術師ギゾルフィーにある石をもらってきていただきたいのです。引き受けていただけますか?
I don't know. Well, if you tell him no, you will get a reputation drop. So we don't want to do that. Also, telling him yes is good.
ありがとうございます。では、クイックシルバーをあなた方に預けます。これをギゾルフィーに渡してください。身分の証となるでしょう。お願いしましたぞ。
Well, you get a reputation gain for it. Mercury is the same thing as Quicksilver, so that one's not very egregious. Now we want to go to the Dalma Desert and go to Aliabard. I guess that second part we've already completed. But yeah, I should max out my reputation during all this huge collect-a-thon here. But yeah, I think I have this optimized so I don't have to go back to different towns and stuff. At least my pathing or whatever. Maybe it's not optimized, I don't know. But I just wanted to do as few revisits as possible.
Mama! それはクイックシルバー。オルトラノ殿にお会いしたのか。お主たちは真の勇者と認められたようじゃな。では、わしもお主たちにジェム・オブ・ドーンを渡さねばなるまい。オーガバトルの再来を何としても未然に防ぐのじゃ。それがお主たちの使命じゃぞ。
Alright, we get the Gem of Dawn or the Gem of Dawn? They're not sure. I think Gem of Dawn is more accurate, but whatever. So now we want to go back to the Pogrom Forest and take this to that one dude that we just talked to. Okay. Yeah, it looks like our reputation is maxed out now. And if it's not, it will soon be. So yeah, I could completely crater my reputation twice in this playthrough and still come out with max reputation. And they'll be like, oh, yeah, this guy looks really good. Or in this case, this woman. Like, oh, yeah.
それは確かにジェム・オブ・ドーン。それではオールド・オーブをお預けします。この2つの石を持ってライの海に面した自治都市ラモトレックに住む魔女タルトに会いなさい。タルトと出会うことによってあなたの前に新しい道が切り開かれることでしょう。神のご加護がありますように。
Alright, so we get this. And And so now we have to go back to the Raihan Sea. Okay, so I was getting it confused. It's the Raihan Sea, not Kulin Temple. But we take this back here and we get a third gem. And this is the city I want. All to set this up to get the actual item I need to get the Zodiac Stones.
Fellana 様の言われた通り、そなたらは真の勇者と認められたようじゃな。では、わしもそなたらに賢者の石を渡すとしよう。これら3つの秘跡を持って、フェルアーナ様の神殿に行くがよい。
I'm not sure I heard that right. I think she said Sage's Stone and not, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Okay, so where to next? We want to go to Shangri-La. Well, let's look at these stones first. Now that we have them, because I'm pretty sure once we take them there, a ruby the size of a walnut. One of Fellana's magic stones. An ancient ritual tool engraved with the scenes of old battles. They say that the one who possesses the stone will be able to know the truth of all things. Alright, so we're going to take these to Shangri-La and give them to Fellana. And she's going to give us something that we can use to get the Zodiac Stones. That's really all there is to this episode, is just going back to a bunch of stages and getting this stuff. I wonder if she says anything once you get all 12 of them. Maybe I'll come back here and look at that. Because this isn't going to be a super long episode. Mostly because there's no fighting.
Fight it out.
Alright, come clubbing with us. I'm following the rule of law. Okay, so let's see. We tanked our reputation to recruit Deneb, and then we tanked our reputation to... Shit, why did I do it the second time? Was it just for the money? I feel like there was an actual reason. Oh, it was to do the Saga quest, that's right. But yeah, I tanked it 2 times and then got my reputation back up, and she's like, oh, you're following the rule of law. You totally didn't brutally murder that monk at that one temple just to get the thing that they were holding, and
平和は長く続かなくては何の意味もありません。真の平和を望むなら十二使徒の証を集めなさい。あの宝石には聖なる父の祝福が込められています。今こそ十二使徒の証を用いて真の平和を取り戻すのです。さあ、あなた方にこのヤルのタブレットを授けましょう。この のタブレットを持つ者こそ十二使徒の証の正当なる後継者。頑張ってください。
Alright, so we get the Tablet of Yaru, and we lose those 3 stones. So let's see here. A tablet engraved with the words of Yaru, known by the name of the God's Disciple. Okay. Alright, so there is a Zodiac Stone that we could claim on this stage, so I'm going to do that before I exit. And most of these are at Rochefell Temples, so just enter stages and go to Rochefell Temples, but I'm just going to show you where all of them are anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You don't have to, like, do some real searching because, like I said, I'm just going to show you all of them. I see you have Tablet of Yaru. Then you may have the Sardonyx, a gem once worn by one of the 12 Apostles. Or the Sapphire. Okay, so we want to go back to the map, and we're going to go to Organa. Yeah, that's Organa. And it says the Rochefell Temple in the southeast. Which must be this one. So let's charge right in. And hope that we don't get any more encounters from neutral dudes. Oh, this brave one has the Tablet of Yaru. Very well, I have something to give you. The Onyx, one of the gems of the 12 Apostles. Huh? It's gone. He's like the fucking Joker. He just put a pencil through another monk's head, and he's like, oh, it's gone. But it was the fucking Zodiac Stone. He just slammed it through this other monk's head, and he's like, what did I do with it? Oh well, then I will give you this candy house instead. You receive ginger cake, otherwise known as Candy House. Okay. So now I want to go to Lake Gensinia. Surprise, we're going back to places you didn't think that I would be going back to, right? No more werewolves here. And this one's all the way over here. Where we could have gotten a holy axe, and I just didn't do it because I was too fast for the game. Yeah, this is one of the maps that we just blitzed. Well, I think I showed the entire thing, like I captured it, but the real run I used was just blitzing it. You possess the Tablet of Yaru. Then I have something to give you. This is the Amethyst, one of the holy gems once carried by the 12 Apostles. Otherwise known as the Opal. Alright. Let's just savinate. So we want to go to the slums of Zenobia, and there's actually 2 things I want to get here. One is a Zodiac Stone, and the other I need Tristan for. So send our opinion leader over here to this Rochefell Temple, get the Zodiac Stone, and then we want to deploy Tristan's group and lose 22,000 monies because, yeah. And we want to go up here, and we can get a unique item if we have Tristan in our army, and the group that has him walks up to that city. You have the Tablet of Yaru. Then please accept this black agate, one of the gems once worn by the 12 Apostles, otherwise known as the Garnet. Alright, let's just follow Tristan. He's well on his way to get over to that city. He's almost there. He'll be here any minute. Slowed down by the Would that... What would that qualify as? A moat? Gotta keep the invaders out.
王子様、生きておいででしたか。私はあなた様の乳母を務めていたバーニャでございます。
これまでの働き、ご苦労であった。そなたがいなければ、私はとうの昔にいなかったであろう。感謝するぞ、バーニャ。
もったいなきお言葉、ありがとうございます。この倫理の書をお持ちくださいませ。ご無事を祈っております。
Alright, so we get the Book of Ethics, otherwise known as the Book of Good. A book of morals for knights which was used to transform their order and form their code for generations to come. I don't think you can actually use this. I think it's only good for selling. Which you'll get a measly 21,000 goth. I don't need to sell. I'm gonna keep it for the rest of the game, but you don't actually need that to get the best ending. Island Avalon. Avalon Island. So we want to go to the Rochefell Temple in the center of this map, and we'll get a Zodiac Stone. Not a very difficult quest here at all. You have the Tablet of Yaru. This gem was once worn by one of the 12 apostles. Take this cross stone. Okay, the funniest thing is that they say one thing and then it's another. Okay, so, we want to leave this map. There's really nothing to do here anymore. And go to, Diaspora. That's, Permafrost. Where's Diaspora? So, first thing, I want to take this, Centaur demon up to What's-His-Face and exchange it for 10,000 monies. And a free inventory slot. And we also get to hear his annoying voice again. Hooray! So I remembered there is one thing you could do to screw yourself out of getting the ending, the best ending, once you get all the 12 Zodiac Stones. But I will show that off. But in this run, we're not actually gonna do it. Yeah, so I don't need any more. I don't need any more undead staffs. Lion is enough Dragon Master for us. So I'm just gonna get the monies out of this. And I think the undead staff and the Stone of Dragos both sell for 10,000 money, so I believe this is the town I need. Because it says take it back to the little girl, and she will reveal a Zodiac Stone. Oh, that doesn't actually work, it's just the D-pad? Okay. No! We hate children! Nom 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 nom.
痛い。なんだろう。あれ？中から綺麗な石が出てきたよ。なんだろう。気味が悪いから私いらない。あげるわ。
Alright, so we get the pearl. After she almost ate it. So, if she had actually swallowed that thing... you just don't want that Zodiac Stone anymore. You have the Tablet of Yaru. So there's 2 on this one. They take this lapis lazuli, one of the gems once worn by the 12 apostles, which is an aquamarine now. So we'll go back to the map, and we want to go to City of Milano. And I hope that's spelled correctly. Alright. I think it's this city right here, so let's go down here and get yet another Zodiac Stone. And then we have a few more to go. Then I'll see if Fellana is like, oh, you did so good getting all these stones. I don't know, we're gonna have like 45 minutes in this episode still. You have the Tablet of Yaru. Then take this turquoise, one of the gems once carried by the 12 apostles. You receive rupees. They just can't get any of these right. Okay, so we want to go to Permafrost next. Which one's Permafrost? Okay, Permafrost. And this is going to be the Rochefell Temple, east of Valhalla. So let's get moving. And find Valhalla. And there's a Rochefell Temple east of it. Must be this one. And once we get to this temple, we will get another Zodiac Stone. And we'll see what we get out of this one. They're gonna be like, yeah, you're gonna get this, and it's totally something else. So, let's just do that. I need to... Oh, we ran into a neutral encounter. I need to get some more encounters with, Come, join us. Come clubbing with us. The Giants can go clubbing, too. Yeah, I need to get more encounters with, Lion's group to show off some, ultimate dragons. You have the Tablet of Yaru. Then I will give you the Bodhisattva, one of the gems once worn by the 12 apostles, also known as the turquoise. Okay. Alright, next we want to go to Moosespelm. And I think this is where we could go to completely waste the Zodiac Stones. And this is the temple east of Fellana. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I think that's the one on the super southeast. This one right here. Which is east of... Okay, yeah, that's exactly right. So, we're going to collect the last 4 of them. 3 more to go. Ah, I see this warrior has the Tablet of Yaru. Then I have a gift for you. Here, the Malachite, one of the gems once worn by the 12 apostles. Take good care of it. Otherwise known as the Peridot. Okay. Yeah, we're going back to the map. So now we want to go back to the Dolma Desert once again. We have to revisit that. We couldn't do it. Yeah, because we had to get the Tablet of Yaru, and we just want to go to the Rochefell Temple here. Yeah, so this is the only map that I Well, it's not the only map I had to revisit in this episode, because we had to go back to the Pogrom Forest 2 or 3 times, I don't remember. Oh wait, we have to go back to the right-hand sea again. Okay. So yeah, like 3 maps I had to go back to a couple times in this collect-a-thon. You have the Tablet of Yaru. Then I shall give you one of the 12 gems, the Yellow Barrel. Oh boy, what was this? What's this one going to be renamed as? You received Amethyst. Okay. Much consistency in this. Alright, so we're going to the right-hand sea. And this is the temple southeast of the starting city. At least this one wasn't very far away. I would have hated it if it was. You have the Tablet of Yaru. Then I will give you this carbuncle, otherwise known as one of the gems once worn by the 12 Apostles. You receive Topaz. Leave a comment down below about the consistency of all of this. So now we want to go to Sigurd and collect our final one. It says Rochefell Temple. I'm guessing there's only one here. Oh wait, no, there's like 3. But I think it's talking about the one that was hidden up in the mountains. Okay, so right here. And this is the final Zodiac Stone, and we will have won the game at this point. La 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 la. Wonder if this is where they got the idea for the Kingdom of Zeal from Chrono Trigger. Oh, you have the Tablet of Yaru. Then I will give you something that is going to be completely renamed in the next few seconds. The Red Amber, which is a diamond. Okay. Alright, let's check out all of these Zodiac Stones. We should have 12 of them. Let's organize. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Alright, so we have all of them. And we have the 3 treasures, and the Star of Heroes, the Tablet of Yaru. We're all good for the best ending. A gem of the 12 Apostles of the Gods, worn by the first in the sign of Rule, worn by the second in the sign of Divinity, worn by the third in the sign of Peace, worn by the fourth in the sign of the Holy War, worn by the fifth in the sign of the Holy Mother, worn by the sixth in the sign of Rain, sign of Glory, sign of Wisdom, sign of Victory, sign of Compassion, sign of Splendor, sign of the Champion. Okay, so yeah, now we have all 12 of them. Let's savinate. Go back to Shangri-La, see if Fellana congratulates us and says a winner is you. And yeah, that should have opened up the next map, but I didn't look at it. I'll look at it after I complete all of this stuff. Alright, let's get up there. Pronto, pronto. Andale, andale. High skied movement speed, and you're just still very slow. They say this heavenly palace used to be a temple of Fellana, the goddess of justice. Okay, so we don't get anything there, but, Moosespelm, where are you? Alright, so if I take the 12 Zodiac Stones back to that city where you get the crown for the princess, whatever the hell they called it, you can actually do something very, very stupid if you don't want to... Well, it's not stupid, but if you just don't care about getting the best ending, you can go over here. I believe it's on this map right over here. If not, I'm complete confusion. Another neutral character, oh my.
Fight it out.
Think I'm gonna have to cull my ranks. May I have all the gems of the 12 apostles? No, fuck off. Whenever you change your mind, feel free to call me. But yeah, if you give them all of them, no. Thank you, I will give you a set of dream crowns in return. Alright, so you can exchange them for a grand total of 99 dream crowns if you want to make a bunch of princesses, but this will lock you out of the best ending. How much do 99 dream crowns sell for? I am very, very curious about this. 2,376,000 goth. So we are still nowhere near getting you over 10 million goth, which it has enough digits for. So that is way too much money, but we don't want to give them anyway because, yeah, let's not do that. I'm completely comfortable with all of my units right now. They're exactly what I want them to be. We just have a bunch of extra units that we don't really need. But yeah, we're very good. All 12 units are very excellent for me. I like them a lot. We don't need to make any more princesses. I only really need one princess, and that's for the boss killer. Oh geez, I thought I was gonna have a really big sneeze, but it just like did not happen. So let's go back to the world map and see what our last our new map is. The last map, yeah, here it is, the Thanos Sea. This is opened up. It's Sega Saturn exclusive. So if you're not playing this version, this will not open up once you get all 12 Zodiac Stones. You need all 12 Zodiac Stones to get this mission. I don't think this is going to be the next one we're going to do. We're going to do the Fire Seal mission next. And then we'll do the Thanos Sea.